Jason Thomas, Inspector of Coal Mines for the New South Wales Resources Regulator. Frictional ignition has been and remains a serious risk to the health and safety of coal mine workers, with many examples of serious injury in the past. Mitigation of these risks are well documented and the controls are well known. Vigilance in maintaining these controls is an ongoing requirement, as often the undesired outcomes lurk beneath the surface and go undetected as coal mine workers become complacent towards the risk. This video is focused on frictional ignition while cutting on the longwall face. However, the same philosophy applies to multiple hazards. Again, vigilance, being present in the moment, and attention to detail for each control in the multi-layered approach are required. So apply this philosophy to your work and keep yourself and colleagues safe. A frictional ignition event occurred at an underground coal mine. This was not the first event at the coal mine, and the frictional ignition events have occurred at numerous mines. Control methods to eliminate and reduce the risk to as low as reasonably practicable involve controlling the heat, fuel and oxygen. There are multiple hazards that lead to frictional ignition event. There are multiple control measures to manage the hazards and reduce the risk of frictional ignition. If these control measures are not implemented as designed to the required detail, then the risk increases. This sounds simple enough, but let's look at some of these in detail.
Craig Charles, mine manager. Most mines have a pick degradation guide. As you move from the new to the older picks, the risk of frictional ignition increases. Picks wear at different rates depending on the material being cut. Increased density of material, silicon content or harder foreign bodies within the seam increases pick wear rates and risk of frictional ignition. Use your tarps, knowledge and experience to ensure picks are inspected and maintained to the standard required, anticipating wear through until the next inspection. Picks must also be able to rotate in the pick block. Use the correct tools and methods to change picks. This will maintain better quality pick blocks to allow even wear of pick. If the picks do not rotate, then wear rates change. This increases maintenance and the risk of frictional ignition. Sprays need to have flow direction, jet to spray settings as per design. Again, vigilance is required to ensure sprays are working as per design. Through your knowledge and skills, anticipate the condition of sprays at inspection and expected degradation to the next inspection so compliance is maintained. If the sprays are not working as per design or within TARP control limits, the risk for frictional ignition increases. Ventilation is used to dilute higher levels of methane gas to render the gas mixture fuel lean. Effective ventilation of all potential fuel sources, including dead spots, reduces risk of frictional ignition.
This has not been an exhaustive view of the controls for frictional ignition. The points raised are to highlight that there are multiple layers of the control measures for the hazards, in this case frictional ignition, and each control must be applied in the way it was designed. Vigilance from coal mine workers and supervisors reduce the risk to health and safety of personnel. These three issues, picks, sprays and ventilation, were found to be the main contributing factors to this and past events. Appropriate controls for picks, sprays and ventilation, when maintained correctly, can be the difference between frictional ignition events and mining safely. Please help to eliminate the risk to injury, and let's continue to work together to make New South Wales mining industry a safer place for all mine workers.